Hello everybody. Just wanted to come out and give you guys an update on the garden. It is very cloudy. Um, can't really say cloudy, but it's misty. And we've been getting rain for the past, I'm gonna say 5 days. And still supposed to rain tomorrow. The temperature has been getting down in the 40s. And I just wanted to come on and show you guys how my mustards are doing in my raised beds. I'm very happy to say that the rabbits have not paid these any attention. I thought we was gonna have mustards for Thanksgiving, but look like we're gonna have mustards and collards for Christmas. As you can see, I did clean them out and put some mustards over mustards and collards in my in my grow bags because it was too crowded. So these are the collards. These are the Georgia collards. And I added some onions in here to keep the bugs from eating up my fall harvest. This is a radish. I've been pulling those out every now and then. But I put a mustard and an onion in there, green onion in there, and mustard and green onion in there. This is kale, and I did add some onions in here. Look like I only put one in here, but they're making it through, I should say, through this cold weather. But these mustards and these collards are so pretty. So pretty. I am gonna put this over in this little washing machine bin that I bought off of Marketplace. I was planning on doing compost in here, but I don't have a lid for it, so I just throw that in there. It's not much enough. My hydrangea that I grew from a cutting, still standing. Those are crepe myrtles in the pots, and with that pot right behind the bricks, and that terracotta plastic pot, that's a butterfly bush. Mr. Maple looks like he's making it. You can hear that rain falling on the leaves. It sounds so peaceful out here. Rehab row, honey. I don't know if any of that is gonna come back, but I can't wait for spring. The lavender is doing good, as you can see. And I do know that's, I want to say that's citronella, but I'm not sure. All my coleus have died. And that green back there in that black pot, that's salvia. But the lavender is doing good. I just pulled out the old coleus out here and left the salvia. It's doing good out here. But I did add some pots too. You can hear me walking how soggy the ground is. This is fuchsia. At first I didn't think it was going to do anything because it had a lot of these brown stems on it, but I see it's putting out a little growth. And that is a perennial, and I'm very happy that it's gonna, no, that's Garo. I'm sorry, that's Garo. Pink Profusion? No, that's Garo. I don't know the exact name of it, but I do know it's Garo. I did add some buckets out here. This is lettuce. I don't know if it's gonna make it, and I put a few sticks of onion, as you can see, in here as well. That's more lettuce. Can't say that the rabbits ate it because it don't look like the rabbits did, but the onion is coming back up, as you can see. These onions I use for Thanksgiving to cut up to put in my dressing green onion for Thanksgiving. And I did add some lettuce in this as well. Like I said, I did thin these out, the 2 green raised beds out, and I have mustard, some collards in there. Let's go through the arch. There's nothing growing on the arch, but I do have my, I can't even think of the name of this right now, but hopefully it'll make it through the winter. But these mustards are so big and pretty. There's a couple collards up in there. I'm gonna have to come in here and take some of these leaves off the bottom. I don't know if you cut them off the bottom or you take the whole stalk up, but they've gotten so big. My church member would be happy for those. She loved these mustards. I don't know what to do with them, but I'm growing them. That's a mustard, and I put an onion in there. That's a collard. Well, that's 2 collards and a green onion. Another 2 collards, green onion, mustard, onion, mustard. And this is just a bunch of onion that I've been growing since the spring, I believe. I did have a shishito pepper in here. As you see, it has died down, and that is another garlic. The plum tree, I thought it was dead. Then it started sprouting up a stem at the root, at the base of it. So that came, and that was broken off, so I just stuck it in the ground. This little piece right here, I just stuck that in the ground. Mr. Lemon is doing well. I think I need to cut off this damaged or diseased parts, especially this stem here. I'm gonna cut that off. Let's see. We did try to make it a little festive out here in the backyard for the holidays. Today is December the 7th. Just came home from church and I see Mr. Cardinal. I'm gonna blow it because my yard is so open. Sometimes I do put decorations on the front and the back. That is butterfly bush. Like I said, it's been raining a lot. Canna lily. My hydrangeas are done. I'll come in and deadhead and take out the little skinny branches like this early spring or maybe late winter. See, it got some green in there. Fall cabinets are pretty much done. That's salvia. That's another limelight hydrangea. That's another limelight hydrangea. And I have these file cabinets. You can really see what and how the file cabinets look in the bottom now because they've all fallen in. I'm trying to figure out a way to raise the level up so I won't have to fill so much with dirt. I have just been cutting the counter lily and dropping the leaves in there, but I'm gonna figure something out for that. The black elephant ear still surviving in the cold. Rosemary doing good. This is our pepper, and people say that peppers can't grow, aren't supposed to grow in the winter, but I guess we are not in that number here in 9A. We're not in that number in 9A because you see how big this pepper is. That's a pretty big pepper. Strawberry plants. The green stalks are doing well. I don't know what was here, but it's gone. These are turnips up here on the top. They look so pretty. This is spinach. I've never grown spinach before, and I think it's doing pretty well. Those are carrots on the third. On the fourth is Swiss charge, and at the bottom down there, that is broccoli. As you can see, I have my broom garbage truck still out here, and it's making it. Got a little browning on it, but I guess these plants were staying warm because of the heat from off the house. This is the celery, and I put some garlic cloves up in here, and the garlic cloves are starting to stick up. Like I said, the peppers are still doing its thing. This is lettuce on the yellow green stalk. This is purple basil. Purple basil. Who would have thought purple basil would be still growing in December? So it's a lot of different things over here in this green stalk. I am going to take this spider web off of here, because it's nasty, you know. Like I said, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 baby bell peppers on that, and I feel like we can use those for meals if need to. But there's some more lettuce. That's another collard. There's some more carrots growing around there. That's another shishito pepper. It's not growing any peppers on it, but it's still living. And these little stringy, this is garlic cloves as well. I did add some garlic cloves to the beets, and I have 2 beets. The beets are doing well. That's a garlic clove right there, and there's 2 beets in there. And then these beets right here are really doing its thing. Like, I'm surprised. This coleus, I thought this coleus would have died because it's been so cold, but it's still trying to stay in there. And this is the coleus that my husband loves, so I don't know. I'm not gonna bother with it or mess with it. Just let it do its thing. And that is a snapdragon down there, and that's salvia. Now it's winter, so don't judge. But that is my shishito, my El Nino chatapas that I ordered from Proven Winters, late summer, and they came in. And sometimes I take them in the house, sometimes I don't. But I left those out here, and that is a jalapeno pepper plant right there. This is where I took all the garlic from, and I did drop some. I took all the ginger root. The ginger root was in this bed right here. I did pop down some garlic cloves in here, and they're starting to sprout as well. I need to take that elephant ear and put it in another pot or something. But now it's so soggy. But I really came to show y'all those 2 right there. Those 2 raised bed planters doing very good. Very, very good. Those mustards, for whatever reason, they always do. They do their best. They do spectacular in my flower beds. Over here on the side, we do have some Dusty Miller, and this Dusty Miller has been in this pot for probably 2 seasons. See, it has the little gray on it, but most of the foliage is green. And it has some snapdragons and some other plants in there, but we'll see if those come back in the spring. Now, while I'm over here, I'm looking at this hosta. This is the hosta garden, and I've been watching other people's videos, and they say that the hostas turn yellow and they don't make it through the winter. And I don't think we've hit winter just yet, but I do have hostas still growing, and they look good. But this is a Mexican petunia. That's a hosta. I think that's the Empress Wu. No, I think that's a guacamole hosta. I think this is the Empress Wu, and I think this is a Patriot. And that is a, I'm not sure. Is that guacamole? I know that one is a guacamole. I'm not sure what this one is, and I'm not sure what that one is. But yeah, still have my hostas. My arborvitae doing, I don't know. I don't like when it turns brown, but you see. I did get those. I got 2 Mexican petunias at Lowe's. They were half price. And I've been seeing them in everybody's garden. So I said, I want me a Mexican petunia too. So we was going through Lowe's and I saw them, so I picked them up. These Aztec grasses are so pretty. I never had grasses in the yard other than the landscape grass. And and the farm grass, but I didn't know if they was gonna die down to the ground or come back. But they are still, well, they've gotten bigger, and I just love the variegated color on those. That is the microphylla hydrangea back there. I do have some blue salvia, some salvia in here. My petite rose, you see her, and that is a what is that? I want to say it's something that I've been hearing a lot of people say, cut them out, take them out because they get mushy, but they're very firm. My little lines are done, and that's standing up right here. That is a microphylla as well. The caladium's trying to come back up. Those 2 plants on the side of that plant with the microphylla hydrangea, those are butterfly bushes. This flower pot here, it gives and keeps on giving. This bloom has been on here for months and months and months and months, and it leans and rocks and leans, but it's still standing. I can't say it's still standing. I don't really too much bother it. I just let it do what it's gonna do. But yeah, I think that's an impatient. That's what I was trying to think of. It's an impatient. Impatient. I think it's a impatient. It's been doing good, and it actually has new growth at the bottom, so I won't have to replant those for spring, hopefully, if it don't get too cold. And my hibiscus, as you know, they flank the walkway to go to the house, and no more blooms, but the foliage is pretty. It keeps putting on green leaves, and I'm not bothering. That microphylla got some dead parts to it, but you see that new growth in there. I do not, and I have not put any bedding on my plants as far as like straw or hay, straw or pine bark. Not sure why I didn't do it. I just didn't do it. And it's not really bothering, but it has been getting cold down here in Mobile. This is lily that I pulled up, taking it to my sister, and purple heart that I'm taking to my sister. This is my other arborvitae. I just put a, what is that? Lord, I can't think of it. But it was really small and it's getting bigger. As you can see, my fountain grass is gone. I need to pull it on out. But I want to, it's my decorations for Christmas for my door. I think I did good. My little snowflakes and my balls hanging up there. Another arborvitae with the, what is this plant? I can't think of the name of it. That produce is still doing this thing. It ain't dead, but it got a little green leaf on it, so I'm not gonna bother it. Mr. Gingerbread. Tender lilies over here in hydrangeas. And that goes is still hanging in, y'all. I just cannot believe that that concoleus is still hanging. I just can't believe it. So this is what I was talking about, my Simpation. Do you see that? The leaves look horrible, but it's not mushy. It's very firm, and I'm squeezing. So that's Vinca mixed in with a hydrangea. This is my Purple Hearts. Sorry about this. They're working on this house. Actually, 2 houses over there. And my rose bushes. Look at this big anthill. Mr. Lincoln. I normally would have came out here and cut it down, pruned it, so it can come back. But yeah, that's what we got going. Nothing much going on over here in Neek's garden. I hope that you all will continue to follow my journey as I grow my flower beds and my planters with my vegetables. This color is done. Well, one thing I'll do is take the leaves off, and I think it'll be all right. But yeah, it's time for me to take that grass up. I don't like the brown parts on the upper body. I don't like that. There's nothing I can do about it. These hydrangeas over here, they've been struggling since we got them. I don't know. Seems like this flower bed gives me more problems. It's hard to grow over here. I'm not sure what it is. I use the same dirt, the same fertilizer as I do on the other side, and this side over here is just not giving like it should give, in my opinion. Yeah, this is my December the 7th garden tour. Like I said, it's been real cloudy. It rains so much that a lot of trees, as we was coming home from church, I seen were falling down and have snapped. But thank God we don't have any of that around here. That willow, I don't know. Maybe whoever get that house over there, they'll finish cutting it down. I'm not too particular about it because it leaves a lot of leaves in my yard, and you see that the line is hanging right there, and I don't want it to fall on no cars or pull that power line down, because then that'll be a problem. But yeah, so like I said, this is my December the 7th tour of the garden and of the yard and how we have been faring through this weather. Right now it's not that cold, but it is a little nippy. It's not that cold. I have on a jogging suit. And yeah, everything is doing good. I am probably going to harvest some of those mustards and bunch them up and take them over to my church member's house so she can have those, because I have plenty of mustards. And that's it, you guys. Thank you for watching. Happy holidays. And just stay encouraged. I know that a lot of people are dealing with a lot of different things during this time of the year, and I hope that through whatever the situation may be, that you find strength, courage, and just be uplifted. Whether you are dealing with whatever the situation may be, I just encourage you to just pray and talk to somebody. It's okay to talk to people about what you're going through. And I ask that everyone continue to have a safe and wonderful holiday and be blessed. And happy holidays once again from Neek's Garden. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe. And thank you to my 2 new subscribers. I'm so happy that I have 2 new subscribers. Thank you, ladies. I think I know who you are. Much love, and y'all have a blessed day. Bye.